What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Wednesday, which means we got brand new roster revolution cards in the game. In today's video, we're going to cover all of the new content and everything else going on in MUT 25, including what appears to be the fix to the Genki Force Field Pass XP glitch. I just logged in to do this video, and lo and behold here, I just got a random 15,500 Genki Force Field Pass XP, and it brought me up 4 levels. I don't even know if it was supposed to be that way, but there's a big issue. Thursday, when part 2 of the promo came out, the XP was broken. You needed somewhere like 200,000 XP to max it out. EA fixed it, but it caused other issues where people were missing rewards. To me, it felt like rewards were lagged out by like 2 or 3 levels, and there were a lot of people that finished all of their, their objectives, got all of the XP possible, and because their rewards were lagging behind, they weren't able to max out the field pass, which was really a big issue because there were people, including myself, that paid for a premium field pass and weren't getting those rewards. So I don't know if they just dumped a bunch of XP on everybody's account and now boom, you got it all maxed out. I don't know. You guys let me know what you got, but I got a bunch of random rewards here, so that's a W. Let's go ahead and see what's in this Genki Force Power Pack number 3. And if you have a bunch of power currency now and you don't know what to do with it, I mean, we just got 400 right there. That is huge. Before we go over to the roster revolution content, let's go over to the store really quick and talk about the power store. And I mentioned this in the video earlier this morning, so sorry if I'm going to be repetitive here. Shout out to you that watch all of the videos while I'm talking about this. Make sure you click that thumbs up. We have the Combine promo dropping tomorrow. 96 overall champions, basically confirmed from MUT Leaks, which means the set requirements should be for those champions 3 93 overall Combine heroes and then 2 more 93s from any other promo. So if you just got this XP and that just granted you a bunch of rewards along with it and you now have a bunch of power like I do, I would recommend, you can let it convert over to coin. We don't know exactly what that conversion is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be tomorrow, but do pay attention. All of these store offers disappear tomorrow as well. If you have enough power to redeem the 96 overall champion packs, whether it's the B&D or the non-B&D one, I would definitely prioritize those. But if you open those up and you have extra power, I would open up this 93 overall fantasy pack here because you're going to be able to get cards that will go into a Combine champion set for tomorrow's brand new content, and judging by the leaks, there's going to be some good cards there. I talked about it again earlier this morning. So if the set requirements are 3 Combine cards and then 2 additional 93s from any other promo, you can potentially get 2/5 of what you need to go out and build a set. And you can do that set or that pack up to 5 times, I'm sorry. So I opened it up to 1 there. I can't finish it again because I don't have enough power, but you always have the opportunity over the next 24 hours before this game mode expires to head over to your head-to-head event and go to the Roku no Tataki and play the 6v6 game mode. 22 power per win, but it's very easy to win in this game. The games go really, really fast, so you might be able to grind your way up to opening up all 5 of those packs or a couple of those packs so you can get some set pieces to pre-build part or portions of those Combine champions that are going to be dropping tomorrow. We should see some teasers on Twitter tonight for that so we can see actual attributes, and tomorrow morning on GMM we'll have the full reveals. I'll be dropping a video after that concludes going over everything that you need to know. Let's talk about the roster revolution content now. So we are into week number 6 of this promo, and I did go through and count all of the stars that you can earn if you play all 6 of these sequences plus the revolutionary section, and by my math you should be able to earn 70 stars as of today. And if you scroll through the rewards, this is important because you're going to be earning roster revolution tokens. Now there's a couple things that you can do with these tokens, and with my math here you're going to get stuck at tier 17, but that means that you should have, if you're all up to date on solos, and that's going to be not including any type of pack offers that may have included these roster revolution tokens, you should have 16 of them in totality if you're all up to date on your solos, including today's solo. So that's important because you can change these in for 2 different things. Either 10 of them will build you a roster revolution medal, which is going to give you access to discounted ability buckets on the champions and LTDs from this promo, but once you get to 25 of them, you're going to be able to redeem those for a free champion of your choice. And at this point, it still seems like we're probably about 3 weeks away from being able to do that, which could be good news right now it's not, because you got to wait. But by the time this time comes, I believe we'll be at 97 overall champions, 98 overall LTDs, which means you'll have enough tokens to eventually and ultimately get you a free 97 overall card. Let's hope that these cards get a little bit better when we see that OVR increase. Before we go over today's cards, just a quick reminder, I talked about this earlier as well. We do have new objectives. Today's Wednesday. Every Wednesday, this is when they get added, and it's typically after 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. But we have week 2 milestone objectives in your Season 6 Field Pass. If you complete all of them, you're getting a little bit over 100,000 XP towards the Season 6 Field Pass. And tomorrow, with the Combine promo launching, the Programs tab should get updated with a Combine-related XP goal here, where you're probably going to be able to earn at least at the minimum 57,000 more XP on the Season 6 Field Pass, with the potential of more coming from that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. At the end of the day, this promo has been extremely underwhelming, but if there are cards from the promo that meet your theme team, you're probably going to want to go ahead and pick them up. So your 4 new champions today are Jack Conklin, Logan Wilson, Brandon Cooks, and Nick Cross. If you want to do any of the sets, you're going to need 3 93 overall roster revolution cards, and then 2 more 93 to 94 overall players from any promo. As you can see, that Braxton Jones that we just redeemed from the power that we got from that glitch being fixed, you know, we could throw this into a roster revolution set if we wanted to. I'm going to save it for Combine tomorrow, but you do those 5 cards for any of the 4 champions that came out today. You're going to put those 5 cards into the set, and in return, get the champion of your choice. And we took a look at the attributes earlier this morning, but I want to take a look at the abilities as well. Now, the 2 LTDs that came out today, we got Kenneth Walker III. This card actually looks really good, but we got a 97 speed Chimera that just came out 2 days ago. Because it's a non-LTD, it's going to be much less expensive than this card will be. But overall, I feel like this is a pretty good one. If you're a Seahawks theme teamer, you're probably happy about this card, with the potential to get him up to 98 speed. And I did want to take a look at his spin and juke move here, because he is an elusive back. He's going to have 95 spin, 97 juke. So there's really nothing bad about this card outside of, you know, maybe he could have been 1 notch faster, but I still feel like 96 speed is pretty good. But all in all, he does everything really well. Now, as far as needing the roster revolution medals, right, you can trade 10 of those tokens in for 1 medal in the item sets there. I still think it's smarter to save the 25 tokens, or save until you get to 25 tokens to redeem them for a free champion. We also have had pack offers every week that give you the medals here. Unfortunately, you need 4 of them to get access to all of the discounted abilities, but if you go backwards here and look at the different buckets, he doesn't really have anything amazing. Like Human Joystick for 1 AP is solid. If you don't like to play on conservative, it's not a bad option. And then in the second discounted set of buckets here, you know, Evasive for 2 AP is not a discount. Jukebox for 0 on a running back is pretty good, but even though he's an elusive back, I would have liked to see Tank at a discount. Now, the good news with this card specifically is that he does have trucking at a 97, and the threshold on an elusive back to get the tank ability is only 87 trucking. So for this card specifically, you don't need to use any medals, and in my opinion, just throw Tank on there for the 2 AP, which he will unlock without needing any of those medals. Really good card. The other LTD is going to be Levante David, 95 speed, 92 block shed, 96 tackle, 96 hit power, 94 zone. Really good coverage guy, can come up and stop the run as well, has 91 man coverage. So one of the better cover linebackers in the game. You can use him as well. 6'1" to me is going to be tall enough, but you're absolutely 100% going to need to throw Lurk Artist on this card. Now, you can spend the traditional 1 AP in this bucket and go out and spend it there, but if you happen to have your roster revolution medals, and again, you're going to need 4 of them to fully take advantage of all of the discounted abilities, you can go Deflator for 1 AP, Crusher for 1 AP, could be good options there, but really it's about this last bucket. It is unfortunate that both Mid-Zone KO and Lurk Artist are in the same bucket, but you can get Lurk Artist for 0. What I would probably do if you don't have the medals is just spend the 1 AP on Lurk Artist, but if you do have the medals, I would still spend the 1 AP on Lurk Artist in that previous bucket, and in the discounted buckets here, go Mid-Zone KO for 1 AP. That's probably the best ability you can have. I mean, this is a necessary ability, but this is probably the best ability you can have on a middle linebacker. Nick Cross is actually a sneaky good card, but they kind of did this one dirty with the abilities. You're going to need 3 medals to unlock all of these discounted buckets, but they put Pick Artist for 0 and then mid-zone KO for 1 in the same bucket. They also put deep in-zone KO for 1 in the same bucket, where Pick Artist to me is pretty much a necessity, and because you need that, you have to either spend 2 AP on it in the non-discounted buckets or utilize it in the 0 AP bucket, but then you don't have the option to use any of the knockout abilities. So they kind of just butchered that one with the abilities. The strength of this promo, and I know there's not too many strengths of the promo at the end of the day, are going to be the discounted abilities, but putting 2 really good choices in the same bucket is frustrating. Logan Wilson, pass coverage archetype. I wish he was a little bit faster there with the 93 speed, but I am curious to see his man and zone coverage. 86 man, 93 zone. So they didn't even really give him high man coverage. Unless you need this one for a theme team, I would sit it out here. They did give him Pick Artist for 1 AP, but because he's a middle linebacker or an outside linebacker, you're actually going to need Lurk Artist, and it's not available in the discounts. So you can get that for the standard 1 AP. Again, you're probably going to want to go mid-zone KO on this card for 1 AP. So bad coverage stats for a pass coverage archetype, and I think they missed on his abilities as well. Jack Conklin, I said this earlier, and we'll probably be up to 97s by the time you're able to redeem your tokens for a free card, but this one does have the potential to be a really good usage of the free tokens, or the tokens for the free card, because it's a really good card at his position, in a position you don't want to spend your coins on as far as the discounted abilities. Nothing in this bucket really intrigues me, like Pass Protector. I don't even know if it really works, to be honest. Nasty Streak is nice if you like to run the ball a lot, but I think we're missing out. You know, you get Edge Protector for 1 AP, that's a W there. There's too many people that get Identifier for 1 AP that where you don't have to use medals, and the Will Shields Season 6 card gets it for 0, but I would like to see like Omniscient here, or maybe even a Secure Protector. If you're going to make me spend 3 medals on these cards to get discounted abilities, I want to see discounts that other cards who don't require medals get, and Jack Conklin, you know, the 1 AP Edge Protector is cool, but Willie Anderson, a 93 overall legend card that came out several months ago, also gets Edge Protector for 1 AP, so a miss on this one as well. The 4th and final card is at the champion level, is a Brandon Cooks. I can't find him anywhere here, but to me, you don't really need abilities on wide receiver, so he does have good attributes. He meets a handful of theme teams out there, so solid card where you're not really going to need to use any medals on this card to make him better. If you want to spend $3 on the Roster Revolution pack, it's 60% off. Let's just open it up and have some fun here. I'm not really expecting much because I had the points already loaded, and it's a minimal amount. I might as well do it, and as you can see, we didn't get really anything good at all. We'll just take the training for that. So if you want to open up that pack, be my guest here, but outside of that, I just don't think these cards are good enough. You do have the metal catch-up bundles, so specifically, that word really kicked my ass. If you really want the upgrade medals, this is a shortcut to doing so. For the $25, you're going to get 3 of those medals for the helping of the discounted buckets, an 86 plus card, and then 2 90 plus cards. With all that being said, I still wouldn't open it up. Only 31% chance at a hero level card, so you're not really going to have a high chance of getting a champion or an LTD out of these. You do have a $50 bundle where you're probably going to get a champion and a chance at the LTD, but I just don't think the cards are good enough to be justifying spending that much money on them. So that is the content. Some solid cards, but they really butchered the abilities, which is supposed to be kind of the strong point of this program, in my opinion, that and helping out theme teams. I think the biggest W of the day was them fixing the Genki Force Field Pass XP glitch, and now everybody's getting the rewards. Thank you guys for tuning into another one. We'll see you tomorrow morning. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.